mic feels really tall now. Raleigh, remember when your only job was to fix the mic?
Yeah.
You shouldn't do it right now because I'm just gonna, well, it's only gonna be for a moment, so it's fine. So we only have one more reader before we will have our little intermission. So if you want to read in the second round, just find Lacey during the break. We'll have the sign-up sheet and you can be upon it. If you read during the first one, you're welcome to read again as well. So with that in mind, I wanted to do a little brief announcement. So I'm 1/3 of Atlas Books, which is a cooperatively owned bookstore that is going to have a physical location starting here in a couple weeks. And this week we have 2 really exciting events coming up. Tomorrow at Dos Gatos Coffee Bar at 6:30. The writer Charles Dodd White will be reading from his memoir. Oh my God, he is the best prose stylist that we have. I firmly believe this, like just broadly speaking, the best prose stylist that we have. So come out to this event because he is such a valuable member of the Appalachian literary community, and I think that it's something that you should all support. And then the other event is probably more directly relevant. On Saturday at Shakti in the Mountains, which is this really cool women's center, but anyone is welcome. It's like every room is rainbow. It's very beautiful and fun. Lacey and I will be hosting an open mic at that as well. And so that's any genre. So if you have musical friends or comedy friends and you want to tell them that there's a space for them to bring their work, then that is an option. It's going to be in the afternoon, so it'll be like a little daytime open mic thing, which I think will be very fun. Sign-ups start at 12:45, but the open mic itself runs from 1 to 3. So please come out for that as well. And yeah, so with that out of the way, I can bring up our last reader for this round, who is S.W.I. Give it up.
What's the difference between a hippo and a zippo? A hippo is really heavy, and a zippo is a little lighter. It's hard to describe what is not understood. It's not easy to explain where your dreams see. To capture moments before they fade away, record what you know, and take a leap of faith. You must not be afraid to take some chances. You should not hesitate to sail from your shores. When opportunities meet you face to face, take them by the hand before they fly away. There's no guarantee that you will find riches. There's no assurance that you'll reach distant land. But when the vision's implanted in your mind, find the means and methods to bring it to pass and see it through, come hell or high water. I'm going to try with a crazy format that I saw, very unusual, something looking like what poets would call ABACCA. Just trying to make sense of it all, the events of today. It all seems chaotic and unrelated to many. Which of them are natural and which of them are man-made? Some are painful and some are political, and most of the networks are just too rhetorical. No different from lawyers whose minds are already made. Just trying to get a sense of direction and how to prepare. The short-term answers fail as long-term solutions. The sun continually grows, but does anyone really care? All the carbon reduction won't change that truth. All the endeavors won't return us to our youth. But maybe a map from above will help get us there. Just trying to have a sense of timing to become more efficient. for resources are getting scarce and much harder to find. The foods we buy now are nutritionally deficient, yet the God I worship has provided from the beginning, even though those times I was constantly sinning. If we return to him, we'll become more proficient, while there's still time when he can be found. An eclipse is a phenomenon humans cannot duplicate. Eclipses are celestial events humans cannot imitate. What humans observe in the sky, they cannot manipulate. The brightest individuals at best will predict what they calculate. An eclipse is a sign in heaven which forecasts judgment. Lunar foretells Israel while solar declares to the nations. It speaks to those who view the occurrence firsthand. The percentage of its shadow tells the degree of the edict upon the land. I saw a total eclipse which lasted at least 1 hour. Now I pray to be wrong, that this year won't tear sour. It was amazing to watch the moon turn red, the dark. So I petition my people's fate will not become that stark. Was more curious than in dread how long it would last. And for a little while I wonder if it would return to how it was in the past. The shadow was total, it was complete. The moon reflected very little light. Even now I ponder whether this is my people's plight. After what seemed like forever, dark returned to red. A point of light would follow as my body yearned for a bed. Gradual did the moon lose light, and gradual did light return. The plight of my people is imminent. Their restoration I yearn. The coming days will seem black, yet color will return in the end.
Thanks, guys. Great first round. So this is, yeah, thank you. Great first round.
Yeah.